What's going on, guys? Snickel here, and today I have another Platinum Trophy video for you guys. Today I'm going to be getting the Platinum Trophy in Madden 22 on the PlayStation 4. Now, the last trophy that I do have to get is Primetime, which is gain over 50 total yards while using Celebration Loco over the course of a single game. This isn't really that difficult to get, and really every time you run with the ball, you can just do the celebration in order to get it in one single drive. If you guys do go on to enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like and consider subscribing and hitting that bell notification to stay up to date on all my new trophy content. Anyway, with all of that being said, let's get right into this video. I do live stream myself getting all my platinum trophies on Twitch, so there's a link for that down in the description below, and it's also twitch.tv/I'mSnickel. So for this trophy, all you have to do is you need to do the celebration as you're running down the field, and you need to get a total of 50 yards doing it. And how you do the celebration is you basically just run with the ball and you hold L2, and your character will kind of do like weird celebrations and stuff down the field. Now, if you just get a ball from kickoff and you basically just keep running plays down the field, by the time you get down to, the 40, 30, 20 yard line on the other side, you should be able to get the 50 yards of celebration, because you can basically just run a run play and then just hold the celebration as you're running down the field. And most of the times it'll even give you additional yards for like right before you start as well, so that does help to also get the yardage. But this is not difficult at all, and you have the entire game to get through this. So you can set quarters to 15 minutes, you can have no accelerated play clock, and you can really just take your time to get this. You don't have to really bust it out, but you can if you want to. Now, as for all the other trophies in the game, they're actually really easy. A majority of the trophies are going to come just through franchise mode, which is super easy. You can manipulate the settings and all the stuff that you need to do in there, along with having the ability to download custom rosters and do everything through that. So there's nothing very difficult about the trophy list. And again, a majority of it's going to come down to the franchise mode. There are a few random trophies at the beginning of the list that can be somewhat difficult. That being this one, along with a few other trophies with, cornerback presses and getting tackles for losses by using different techniques of linemen. Those can be kind of annoying, but you can manipulate those again by using a second controller. So you don't have to get all of those by playing the computer, which does make it a little bit easier. All the other stuff, again, with the franchise mode, you can easily get with manipulating sliders and manipulating settings to have no cap, or you can have custom rosters and various things like that. So it's not too difficult at all. And the game has absolutely no single player from the perspective of like doing the career mode, which is very strange. And also there is no like ultimate team trophies or anything like that. For some reason, they had those in the earlier Madden games, and then they just started to remove them. And then the newer ones, I know that there's some stuff related to, maxing out certain positions and stuff, so that'll be interesting when I get to those. But yeah, for this, it's really not too difficult at all, and I was able to get through this within one stream. It took me about around 2.5 hours starting from scratch to get through this. Now, I did have previous knowledge of like Madden 20, 21, 19 and stuff, because all of these trophies are basically the same exact trophies. There's just different, settings and stuff, or different ways that you do like presses and things like that, but really super easy. So you can see as we're running down the field here, we are just holding R2 to run, and then we're holding L2 to celebrate. And you can see that we're getting first downs. It's really not too difficult. And I do have this game on the, I forget what it's called, not the simulation mode, the arcade mode, I think is what it's called. And I don't think I messed with any settings or anything, so or sliders. So I think it's just on arcade, like the easiest mode possible, just so that we can run down the field and kind of get this as fast as possible. So we're just working our way down the field here. Nothing too difficult. Again, running, celebrating, doing our own thing. Now, another thing you can do if you don't want to like get tackled or you're not getting first downs for this is you can run passing plays, and then after you catch the ball, you can celebrate. That'll make it a little bit easier. So you'll see this right here is one of those, but I think I end up fumbling it. So I do a little screen to the running back here. I fumble the ball, but then it ends up getting reviewed, and I end up getting the ball back. So you can do that as well. The passing yards, I don't think count for the celebration. It's like the distance that you're actually doing the celebration. So, but if you can break out from a defender and kind of get ahead of them, then you can celebrate for longer. So this should be the last play here that we celebrate in order to get this trophy. So hopefully it is. Again, we only gain a few yards there, but those yards count up. You know, play and play and play over and over and over again are going to add up to that 50 that you need. And you can see we're at like the 10-yard line, and we're just getting it. So that should be it right there, hopefully. I thought it was. I guess not. Oh, there it is. Okay, that gets us the trophy Primetime, which will then get us the Platinum Trophy Madden NFL 22 Master. So that's another one down. We need to do this on the PS5, but anyway, let's take a look at this list. So here it is, 100% with the Platinum, no DLC or anything. And as you're looking through the list here, you're going to see that this is exactly identical to all other Madden games minus any of the single player or like random trophies. Basically all the same stuff at the top. They took out some of the even easier or I guess harder trophies at the top that required like comebacks and stuff like that. So they made this even easier than any of the other Madden games that have come out, probably the easiest to date. Anyway, here's the profile. Trophy level 636%. I've got 15,380 total trophies. Got 10,210 bronze, 3,462 silver, 1,446 gold with 262 platinums. And like I said, 15,380 total trophies if you're into that numbers kind of stuff. And then here's the Platinum Trophy itself, again, just called Madden NFL 22 Master. So very enjoyable game, very easy to do. If you guys are wanting to get into sports games and you don't want to kind of start at the hardest, or you want to get into some Madden games or something, this is probably the best place to start. But if you can do any of the older Madden games, I believe Madden 20 is now unobtainable. So if you're going to just start on the PS5 ones with Madden 21, if you can do Madden 21, you're going to be able to do Madden 22. If you can do Madden 22, you can definitely do Madden 21, but there are a few other trophies related to that that could be a little troublesome, but not super, super difficult. So anyway, let's talk about some numbers here. So if I had to rate this trophy list out of 10 from a difficulty perspective, I'm going to give this a like 3 to 4 out of 10. I'm leaning more towards the 4 out of 10 because a few of the trophies related to, well, I guess really it's only 2 trophies related to cornerback presses and getting the tackle for losses as a linebacker. Those can be kind of, or edge rusher, those can be kind of troublesome to do. And if you're going to do those against the AI, that can take a lot of time and can be a lot more difficult. I personally would suggest to connect a second controller and do it that way, because then, you know, the quarterback's never passing the ball and the tackle's always going to be for a loss. But that's just what I would prefer, and it kind of gives you time to set the play up and, you know, get rid of the play clock and position yourself properly. So I'm going to say 4 out of 10 on the difficulty just because of those 2 trophies. The rest of the trophies are super easy. You can get them with your toes. Very, very easy. Time it takes to get the platinum, personally, is, like I said, for me, 2.5 hours. I had previous knowledge of other Madden games, so I'm going to say anywhere between 3 to 5 hours to get this platinum. Super, super easy and really not that difficult. And if you guys are struggling with those cornerback trophies or the tackle for loss trophy, again, add a second controller, turn the play clock off, take some time, and just try your best. Set the quarters to 15 minutes and give yourself all the opportunity in the world to get it done. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like. Down in the description below, you'll find links to all sorts of stuff. My Twitter, my Twitch, all my platinum trophies that I've gotten over the years. Trophy Hunters Gaming, where I'm posting all my trophy and collectible guides now. So if you want to go check any of that stuff out, support, subscribe, do any of that, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Like I said, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like. Let me know your thoughts on the game down in the comments below. And if you've made it this far and you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing for more trophy content like this. Anyway, I hope to see you guys around sometime soon.